I get your slides ready.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Feel good? Brain hurt? Oh my goodness.
There you go. All of these work. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So, I like to move a lot, by the way. Client-based marketing, why your CRM is the heart of your business. Does anybody have any experience in client-based marketing? Okay, anybody does sales?
When you say client-based marketing, can you define that a little bit better?
Okay, so client-based marketing is you actually marketing to your current client base. Emails, does anybody do newsletters?
Oh, yeah.
Go visit their clients, stuff like that? Okay. Typically with sales, people will go and visit previous clients. That's why I asked, are you in sales? Okay. So, I gotta remember which way to click. I wanna say thank you to the chamber. I am a chamber ambassador. That's what this right here is. I am also a chamber member. Any chamber members in here? Okay. This room right here is free to rent. Doesn't cost you anything, and I've been part of 4 chambers, and that's insane to me. This is extremely valuable. So if you're not a chamber member, I would really look into that, especially if you're wanting to teach classes, because this is phenomenal. I want to thank Jim for putting all this together. Thank you, Jim. He's working on the thermostat.
I'm warming it up a little bit in here, by the way.
It means a lot. I met him, and again, we're both D's. We're very stubborn people. Direct, lead from the front. But the fact that he wanted me to be part of this, it means a lot, so thank you. And then I want to thank every single one of you. As business owners, it takes time out of your day, along with as business leaders. And the fact that you're here to admit that you have something you want to work on, right? I mean, that's the first step, and that's hard. And the fact that you're here spending time to grow that, I just really want you to understand, I thank you so much for being here. So who's ready to learn something? Okay. So my name is Pam Barnes, and I have worked hard to learn what I know, taught myself everything that I know, and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, why do I do that? Why do we do what we do? And it's a mission, right? We're all mission driven. Jim said it perfect yesterday. He said that the people in this room carry 5% more. Actually, they are 5% of the population. We carry more than most of the population because we work so hard and we're so driven. My mission is grow through connection. Tim was talking about branding, right? And you asked some questions about branding. What is your mission? Why are you doing what you're doing? Mine is grow through connection. I care so much about helping people grow and helping me. Because if I grow, I can help more people. And how I do that is by learning everything I possibly can to be able to help as many people as I possibly can. So that's a little bit about me so you understand more of why I am in front of you today. I really want to teach you. So, client-based marketing. We're going to do a mind shift this whole day. We're going to switch our minds and really start thinking more about why we do what we do and take the overwhelm into opportunity. Client-based marketing is easier. When we start our businesses and we start in our careers and we start in sales, it's go, 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 go. Am I right? We're chasing. We're chasing sales. We're chasing opportunity. We forget that the opportunity is already in our chair. People trust you. They're talking to you. So why are we not marketing to them? I'll tell you one of the main reasons why. Because we don't bug people, right? We don't want to lose them, right? I'm going to change your mind there. I'm going to shift it. Stop spending time chasing the sale only and start working on talking to the people you already have in your circle and building those relationships. All right. What's missing in our business? Raise your hand if you have clients fall through the cracks. Raise your hands if life gets in the way and you forget to follow up. Yeah, it happens. We're flipping busy. Think about how often, or think about if you had a tool you could use to keep that from happening, would you use it?
Yes.
Okay. That's your CRM management system. Do you know what a CRM is? Yes. It's also been called customer relationship management system too. It's a database where you can put your brand out there consistently, and I'll go through details, to grow your brand message and to grow your influence. And you can, I'm gonna need that jacket. You can market to your current client base. Okay, so I already talked about it. The CRM management system is the heart to your business. It's the central hub for every client interaction. Every client interaction. Email, text message, phone call, social media. There are CRM systems that you can use one program to do all of that. Okay? Who here played Clue? Okay? Who here liked playing Clue? I was kind of half and half. It's the D personality. And Clue is based off of how the other people play the game, right? So think of your CRM system and your system when it comes to talking to your current clients as the game Clue. We all know there's all weapons, but it's the same weapons. They don't change, right? There's all the rooms. They don't change. The board stays the same, always. But it's the people who play the game and how they play the game and how they tell you that things are not right when they are. That's what makes the game and everything click together, where you figure out who the bad guy is, right? That's what the CRM system does. Everyone can play the game. Everyone can use it. But it's how you put your mission out there is what changes the game. Sorry, I got cold. All right. Who here is overwhelmed by their CRM? Or even what I'm talking about, if you don't have one? It's possible, or not it's possible, it's 100% likely. I get overwhelmed by it, and I do it. Thank you so much. So sorry, I'm gonna take a pause. I guess being up here, my nerves got to me, and then all of a sudden I got cold. It's hard to hear me when I'm like, okay. You're supposed to keep it cold so we keep our attention and we don't go to sleep, but we also don't need to freeze. So we are going to change the mindset of overwhelm to opportunity. A CRM system is endless opportunities. There are so many ways that you can communicate with your clients through a CRM system, but this is overwhelming. Okay? We're going to sit there in that overwhelm for a second because it's true. Each one of these right here, opportunities, contacts, calendar, marketing, automations, what? Membership, what is that? Okay? But I want you to think about this. I was at a conference 2 weekends ago that really blew my mind when they said this. I want you to think about the opportunities and start thinking about what your dream client is, your dream opportunity is, and it's on any one of these. Any form, you can get it. Any survey, you can get it. Any quiz, those are all different things. You can grade them. and it does it for you. It's so cool. Any marketing campaign, any funnel that you create today can get you that dream client. I know this because it happens every single day. So who's ready to do some cool stuff? Do you feel motivated? I hope so, because it is daunting. But that's why I'm here. How businesses can use a CRM system. Does anyone know what a social planner is? Does anybody want to share?
So we use our social planner is that we literally plan 18 months out. We have campaigns for like, it's Pet Frappe Day or it's National Golden Retriever Day, and we build some of our both no cost and cost promotions into our software, and then we advertise it on Facebook and how we reach our clients. That's how we use it.
Okay. So your CRM system has calendars, most of them do, and you can connect every single one of, well, almost every single one of your social media platforms on there. So what it does is you plan out your calendar, like she said, and then you can put Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Business Profile. If you're not posting on Google Business Profile, you need to write that down. That needs to start today. SEO obsessor over here, and I promise you it's going to change your life. LinkedIn, TikTok, all of that. You create one post, you send it to all of them immediately. Saves you so much time. You don't have to log into you don't have to log into every single program and post it. It does it for you. Email and SMS. We're going to go deeper in this, but really, your CRM system, I'm going to talk about this for 1 second. When you go to do text message and email, you're not sending it, you do not have to send it to your entire client base. What CRM systems do for you is you can actually tag your clients. So for me, I own a marketing agency. So I tag my clients in social media clients, in SEO clients, in website clients, because they all want different things. And if I want to send an email because I found something out about Google, because they're always changing things, right? I'm going to tag in my website and my SEO clients. I'm not going to send them to my social media. I'll tap that in my contact bar and send it to them. So you can be more specific to your current client base, because you know what they want, because they're either purchasing that service for you or they've told you about it. Now, reputation review request. Tim talked about reviews. And did you know that there are CRM systems that you can reply to reviews in them? And you can have AI do it for you, so you can literally take that off your plate. You don't have to do it. I know I'm blowing your mind. You don't have to touch it. You can literally have AI do it for you, and you can hands off. And if you need to send a review, you can have your teammates log into the CRM, and they can send the review straight from there. You don't have to get any numbers or anything. It's all in there. Funnels and workflow automations. Does anyone know what these are? Yes. Oh, I know you do. We're talking about it. Does anybody else know what those are? What those are? Okay, awesome. I'm about to educate you on some cool stuff. And for those that don't know, it's going to get fun. Well, for me anyways. Okay, so generating leads the easy way. I told you guys I talk and I move a lot. I'm going to give you things that you've heard about, but then I'm also give you something that you probably never heard about unless you've heard me talk before. First ones are what you know. The best way to get leads to your current clients, to get more, I don't like that. I'm going to rephrase that. To be able to help more, because you do several things. Most of us in here do more than one thing, I'm assuming. I heard a couple of you say you do a lot of things. Free guides, checklists, coupons through email and text message to your current client base is going to build more credibility and more trust. Because small offers build big lists. When you do it and you're trying to grow your business, it's the best way to do it, is small offers create big lists. It's simple stuff, which I've got an offer over here. I'll hand it out later. I should have done that earlier, but that's okay. But when you send free guides, checklists, and coupons, Value is shared first. Does anybody have the love language of giving? Are you a gift giver, love language? Oh my goodness. Has sales been hard for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, okay, so I work in a nonprofit.
Uh-huh.
And so we get items that are donated to us. So we, if I'm the manager of it, I'm sitting there and this lady comes in and she's like, I really want this, but I only have this amount of money. I'm like, here, take it. There you go. I'll pull out of my pocket and I'll pay for it. If it's 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, $5, I will do that because I want to give. And give and give and give and give. So then,
Yeah. I'm going to change your mind. I'm not going to change your mind. I'm going to change your life. Like really. If you are a giver and you are sales, value is shared when you give an offer. If you are not a giver and you fall in those other categories of love languages, find a way to put, this is kind of a side note, but find a way to put that love language in what you're doing when it comes to your sales, because it won't be sales anymore. I promise, it's going to change your life. But value shared is trust. Okay, now, this is simple things. Free guide, checklist. I'm sure you've heard that before, right? I'm going to give you something that's going to blow your mind. I moved here 2 years ago. Nobody knew who I was. Less than 2 years ago. It hadn't been 2 years yet. And what I did is I dove into the community trying to figure out how to connect. I was asking all kinds of small business owners, how do I connect? How do I get involved? This is before I joined the chamber. And I heard a lot of pushback of there is no networking community or networking communities in Dothan. I was like, that's impossible. Dothan's way too big for that not to be possible. And then they said, well, there's a chamber, but they don't really do anything for you. I've been part of 3 other chambers before, so I knew that wasn't true. So what I did is I went to the chamber and I started diving in, started asking. I found more and more opportunities of ways to connect in the community than most other people had, but I was obsessed with it, right? Did you know there's a chess club here in Dothan that meets? An investor club that meets here for investors that meet at the Mural City Coffee? There's a board game group. Like, wow, that's pretty fun, right? So what I did, because I own a marketing agency, is I created a blog. Write this down, okay? I created a blog that was a resource with all of these things that I learned. I put them in this blog. I created links to go to the resources, so whatever they were looking for, whether it was business networking, personal networking. I also run a ladies networking group, by the way. It's free, so you can come. Called Go Getter Gals. I put that in there. All this fun stuff you could do with your kids, local events and activities. And then I created a flyer. I put a QR code from that flyer to the blog, and it helped me in 3 different ways. It helped me grow my influence because I put it on social media. I shared it with all the groups, like, hey, look what I'm doing. This is a way to get connected. So it grew my social media. It grew my brand and influence. It grew my search engine optimization, guys. I now show up when you search, which you can do it if you want to test and prove me wrong. You can search how to get involved in Dothan, Alabama, and I show up. Could you see how that would benefit a marketing agency? So, again, you were talking about thinking outside the box, right? Doing things that are different. That is different, and I'm giving it to you. There's no reason why you can't do it. Find a way that you can provide a resource to generate leads to grow in different ways. And if you do it on your website, you're going to grow your SEO too, which is, again, my geeky, nerdy face. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love SEO. So, generating leads. I told you I was going to tell you something you hadn't heard before. Okay. Who here likes emails? Nobody, right? I'm going to change your mind. Again, this whole thing that I'm doing is I'm changing your mindset. You got to get uncomfortable with me for a minute, okay? Emails, sending a quarterly newsletter. We're going to make it super simple, guys. Quarterly newsletter. That is telling your current clients, hey, I'm here. What's up? How's life? It is not bugging people. Emails keep you top of mind awareness, even if they don't open it. And I've got some tips on how to help you improve your emails. Are we understanding the mind shift here? Emails are vitally important, and they're very cheap. If you have a CRM system, it's like 0.00003 or something per email you sent, like cents-wise. SMS messaging is the same thing. Your phone is right here, right? It's glued to your hand. I hate it, but we have it glued, right? Doom scroll. Okay? Why can't you send a text message once a quarter? Like, hey, what's up? Or, hey, I've got this cool tip. Or let me tell you a story about something that I fixed for a client. And don't even make it about you. You can actually change it and change the whole mindset and be like, hey, did you know that this is a problem in this industry? Because a lot of people, especially when they're new business owners or new in the industry, they don't know all the problems yet, right? I mean, I'm still learning the problems, and I've been in it for 6 years. Many heads are better than one, right? We all like to learn. The key is to make it real short and simple and sweet. That's why I like SMS message better, because it's just quick and easy. I mean, it's 2 sentences. All right. Does anybody know the difference between campaigns and funnels?
Yeah.
Let me have it.
So a campaign is like, you know, you have a, well, I don't even know, I explained it in my, I shouldn't even say something. But like, for example, I photograph women over 50. That is my campaign. A funnel is what you do to promote the campaign. Does that make any sense? Am I on the right path?
Very close. Very, very close. To make it real short and digestible for you, because who here gets thrown a lot of terms at them and it's just a lot? Yeah. If you do any kind of stuff with your marketing in your business, I mean, it's a lot. GEO, SEO, why? Why? And then you got AI chat. It's like, okay, stop. But then don't stop, because you're helping my life to be so much easier, right? Okay. Funnels. Funnels, think of them as quick, fast, and easy. Funnels are how they get the people, how you get the leads. It's a landing page, and it's usually got a form, and it's hitting real heavy on the pain points. How many times have you read one where you click an ad and it says something like, tired of feeling this way? Especially if you do the women's hormones one. I'm getting into 40, I'm hitting those hormones. Fast, quick, easy. That is what funnels do. To the point, get the lead, get the information, and hit you hard with the pain points. Funnels are successful if they're done correctly. If they're done effectively against your brand message, they're done really well. They do really well. But they do even better when they're partnered with campaigns. Campaigns are conversation. So think of them as your workflow automations, like I talked about before. I told you I'd get in more detail. I have a workflow automation that goes on for 6 months. I send text messages and emails every other week, and it's a resource that helps people understand more about websites and SEO. Because did you know there's technical SEO, on-page SEO, off-page SEO? Like, why? And then you got AI coming in, and it's a beast of an animal. But you got to come to another class for that one, because I got some good stuff on that one. Campaigns help you convert. Leads help you capture. Does that make sense? I would strongly suggest creating more than one campaign. Because here's a good fun little cheat code here. You can create a funnel that's got a landing page with a form, and you can have check boxes. This is what I've done. I can share you my resource, like you can copy it. I have. And then what I do is in that checkbox, I have social media, because it's a resource, right? I have web design. And then you pick which one. And whichever one you pick, I don't have to do it. The automation throws it in the funnel. It's 24/7 sales team, and you don't have to work. Like, it's insane. It's great, right? So again, overwhelm into opportunity. A lot of ads want to throw things at you to complicate you and confuse you. That's not why you're here. You're here to understand the opportunity of what client-based marketing could do for you. Client-based marketing takes time. Building out a CRM takes time. And if you're going to do it yourself, YouTube, or you can hire us to coach you. I'm telling you, change your life. But what I want you to understand and really take from this, it's the little automations. Again, getting AI to answer your reviews for you. How much hours in a year does that take off your plate? You know what I mean? Having an automation send a funnel of information to them, or no, a funnel's right. A workflow automation, a funnel to send a workflow automation to you. Again, I taught myself, sometimes I get confused. How much time does that take off your plate? Lots. But the most important thing that's going to save you the most amount of time in your life doing anything is starting where he said, branding. Frame out the client's experience. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to experience? What answers do you want them to have, and how are you going to answer them? Once you've got that framework, everything else is so much easier. And answer the objections. Who here hears, that's too much money? Who hears, I don't have time? Answer the objection. Fix the objection. Become the resource. Okay, who's ready to learn more about emails? Sorry, I get giddy. This really helped, thank you. So, I worked for a multi-million-dollar company called PowderX before I went on my own. I did nonprofit for a while, and then I worked for them. And what they did is they had a year-long funnel and campaign. And they also sent emails on top of that. And they had ads, because each piece of equipment was around $500,000. Does anybody have $500,000 laying around? No, we don't, right? So, his click rate and his open rate, me too. Whoever said I wish, me too. We're gonna be friends. Well, listen to Jim and what he says, because he can turn that 500 into several thousand, I'm sure, with the sales. Helpful resource in emails. Who here reads the emails? Okay. Who here opens up an email with a fancy title, subject line? Okay. Emojis in it, pulls and attracts. Okay. The subject line, blow your mind here, guys. You already probably know this. The subject line is the most important thing in an email. What I did for PowderX, again, it's powder coating, it's boring. Boring. What I did in an email is I put in the subject line, your grandfather was always right. I got an increase of over almost 50% just in that. and I put dash, grounding is important. With powder coating, which I'm going to blow your mind, I'm going to teach you something new. Powder coating, you have to ground your piece that you're spraying the powder on in order for it to stick. So you got to put copper wire all the way down to the ground. So whether you like your grandfather or you didn't like your grandfather, that's going to relate to you, right? Because it's like, grandfather was not right, or yeah, he was my hero. So stuff like that works. Again, I talked to you about telling stories. I would strongly suggest putting stories and testimonials together. Again, what is something that you help with regularly that maybe other people may not understand or know? Just because you do it every day doesn't mean everybody else knows how to do it. You know what I mean? So emails and SMS messages just kind of tweak the that's not the right word. I can't get the words. Intrigue, there's the word. Intrigue the imagination. Click, open, read. Okay? Objections. Answer the objections. Right hand. When you create a funnel, or I keep calling it a funnel, an automation workflow, you're answering those objections. Client-based marketing is what we're talking about, right? I'm going to change and give you a paradigm shift. The old way that you did things, including me, and we're going to make a promise to ourselves today. The old way we did it was close the deal and move out. I got military in there. Move out. No. The new paradigm shift we are all going to have today is build relationships, grow trust. Jim said it really well today. Tim. Why did I say Jim? I'm so sorry. Tim. This is my business partner, and I called him wrong. I'm so sorry. Tim said it beautifully. Build relationships. Jim's going to talk about it. Miss Kim is going to talk about it. Miss Kristen, I adore her so much. When she's talking about story branding, that is your trust right there. That is your story. Why not put a video in a message you send them? Send them a YouTube link. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be super specific on it. You don't have to be extra. You guys could be sending YouTube links all the time of the stuff that you guys do. You know what I mean? Like, videos. They are the future. They are the future. I cannot stress that enough. All right. Freedom formula. This is my last slide. Other than questions. You guys start thinking about the questions. Unified messaging. Your CRM system is the way that you unify your messaging. You get your brand right. You figure out how you're going to map out their experience. And then you create it through emails, SMS, and I put social. I'm not touching on social. Miss Kristen's probably going to be touching on social. Like, I'm telling you, videos, social. When you do this, you regularly show up. I'm just asking for you to do a quarterly email and a quarterly text message. That's all I'm asking you to change. Once you start getting into the rhythm, then you can do it once a month. Because that builds trust. We've got to change the mindset of, I am not asking you to do anything for me. I am giving you resources to help you grow. And in turn, can help me grow. Because the more you grow, the more you can help that person grow and that person. I mean, look to your right and your left. Like, these are people in your community, right? Like, nobody's looking to the right and left. Come on, look. Right? We are here to help each other. And then once you do that, you have a system. Little steps, right? Little steps. I'm not asking you to go crazy. Some of you are overachievers like me. You're going to go home, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to create it all today. Don't do that. You're going to overwhelm yourself. Don't do that. But consistency equals growth. And once you create the system is going to support you. Who's excited about CRMs now? Hey, I took a very boring topic and I brought some oomph to it, didn't I? Okay, so thank you again for being here. There are some handouts I forgot to hand out. Jim, not Tim. Thank you. So here is a free CRM audit. If you do not have one, you can meet with me and I can help you figure out what to set up. Okay, free, don't cost you anything. Or we can just have coffee and talk. Does anyone have any questions?
I got a comment. Can I read something to share with you that I found on LinkedIn? It's about emails, email blast. They say brevity is the soul of the web. Turns out it also makes for great cold email. We analyzed 85 million emails and found the sweet spot to be 3 or 4 words. Your subject line should be no more than 3 or 4 words. And the body of your email should be no more than 3 to 4 sentences, ideally 100 words or less. That's what they found. Analyzing 85 emails. So the ones who do email blast, that's just what I found.
Yeah.
Share that with you.
Yeah. I mean, again, SMS messaging, that's why it's becoming so popular, is because it's that small. It's very little. But if you think about marketing this way, and you're fishing, right? Emails is just another way to fish. Text message is just another way to fish. And some people like fly fishing, other people like pole fishing. So it's just your preference. And you're not going to be for everybody. That's okay. You're not supposed to be. God didn't make you to be for everybody, right?
Another thing about email is that you have the email, you depend on social media and all of that. You don't know if that's going to be around, but if you have their email, that's something more solid and a better way to connect. You always have that versus trying to communicate with whatever type of social media it is, because it's not always as consistent as an email is going to be.
Right. And email's more personal. To add to that, you're 100% right. It's more personal. How many times people say, email me? Right? And we open emails from people that we want to talk to, right? Or that we need something from, or they need something from us. Like, it's one of the fastest way to communicate. We get spam, yes. But all you have to do is hit spam. You know what I mean? Like, just ask. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't try, you're already failing. Yes, honey.
It's multi-generational, like millennials, Generation X, boomers like myself. We all get information from different sources. But emails are consistent through generations. Like whether you're getting it through, if I'm getting information through Facebook, if I'm getting it through LinkedIn, I still have an email. It doesn't matter. Generationally, it covers everyone.
No, you're right. You had a question?
Yes, so I have a concern about the automated part of answering reviews. Because one of my concerns is not logging in to see all of the reviews, and if it is automated, missing the bad reviews and overlooking that into taking a more genuine approach to it. Because what I'm seeing online a lot of the times is when companies are using AI, the public can see that, and then they distrust the brand.
Yes, I do. I do see your concern on that. I have moved away from some of the AI, and I will talk. But the AIs are getting smarter. They really are. They're getting quite smarter, and they're pretty brilliant when it comes to. I have seen several when it comes to bad reviews. They do pretty well. Typically, when we leave a thank you to a review, we don't do more than 2 sentences, typically. But a lot of the AI, they'll give 3 to 4. Like, they'll give quite a bit. So my answer to that and ways to maneuver that is the CRM system, you log right into it. So you don't have to log into your Google Business Profile. And there's several clients of ours that have more than one. Like, you can do it all from one. So you can reply that way. Another way is give it another year, and it's going to be totally different. Because AI learns from you. Like, we all know this, right? Like, you need to come to my AI class, I'm telling you. It'll blow your mind. It learns from you. And AI doesn't want to be seen as AI, right? It's smart. It doesn't want to be seen as AI. It wants to be seen as a human. So it's getting better and better and better and better because we're talking to it day in and day out and day in and day out. Scary, but it's the truth, right? So I say give it a year, and it's going to be different. And you can also, in some of them, I don't think you can in mine, but I have heard in some of them you can create parameters of only 1 sentence. Don't refer back to their name, like the typical things that AI does. But yeah, that is a concern. And if you are concerned about it, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, because one of the things that I look at is if a guest of ours leaves a negative review on certain topics, I have to funnel my chain of command so that I inform the right people to be on the lookout while I'm handling the back end. So if it's automated, it won't tell me that. It won't notify me of a bad review.
Do you have a system that does it? Is what you're saying?
We do have a system that can do it, but I'm not implementing it because I'm too concerned about missing the negative reviews and not notifying my chain of command about, hey, we need to inform our team that this is going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious on what CRM you're using because with mine, I get an email from my CRM, I get an email from Google, and I get a text message. And again, it's all automation. So I'll end it here, unless anybody has another question, I'll end it here. Instead of overwhelm, opportunity. There are so many things you can do with automations. You can create an automation to text you when there's a review. You can create an automation to text you and email you and text your entire team if something happens in that funnel, or in that, I keep calling it a funnel, in that workflow automation. Anything. You can have it text them, so you don't have to text them. Like, there's the possibilities, I'm telling you, the possibilities are endless. I am just now tapping the surface of it, and I get people that are smarter than me. Surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. And what they're doing with these CRM systems are blowing my mind. So, again, opportunity, because there's so many opportunities. But yeah, yes.
I do have a question. Do you have any CRM platforms that you recommend starting out with?
Yes. So there are free ones. I'll have to get you a list. I do have a list. I use Go High Level. The reason why I use Go High Level is because I don't get upcharged for anything, other than if you want to build a website on it, because you have to pay for website hosting. But I use Go High Level. And if you guys want, again, you've got a QR code, I can meet with you, I can break it apart with you and show you. There's other ones out there, just be careful, because some of them, they'll get you with a lower price, and then it's upcharging everything else. Like, it'll come with certain things. So when you go and you look up CRMs, look at all the packages, because they'll break them down in packages for you, right? The reason why I like Go High Level, there is no package. It's just one and done. You get it all. So just be careful. And again, I can get you a list. We can come up, we can add to that list too. I've got a couple more that we can add to it. There are free options out there too. I think you have to pay for, like, to send emails and text messages and stuff. But again, it's very cheap. I pay for my CRM, and then I pay $10 a month to send all the messages and stuff. And I have several clients. And it's $10. You know what I mean?
What do you think about Salesforce?
Salesforce is one of the ones that upcharge, but they're good. They're easy. They're user friendly. There's another one Monday, I think. Okay. For a CRM, you need to know what you want, because CRMs, there's a lot of them, and they do different things, and they specialize in different things. Like calendars is one of them, like Calendly. That is a CRM because they're building into it and they're doing other things, but it's a calendar. You know what I mean? So like once you map out the customer experience, start there, then you can start looking into the CRM systems and which one fits better, because there's so many out there. There's so many opportunities. I just like go at high level because I like to manipulate it. I like to have control. That's another reason why I like WordPress. But for the user, WordPress isn't the easiest. I mean, she knows, right? It's not the easiest. But for people that are super nerdy and this is what we do for a living, it's the best because you can manipulate it and do all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, I think that's it.